Hey everybody, Monsterbait here. In Area 1 today. I'm going to get right into the episode. We're going to try this game camera card thing again. Like I said in the last episode, something went wrong with the main card on the main camera. And I'm still not sure what's going on there, but it's very strange. Never really had that happen when doing all the filming that I've done. So, we're going to get right in. We're going to explore today. It's a nice warm day. May be able to find some tracks due to it recently being muddy. So, let's get out here and see what we can come up with. Here we go. So I'm sitting here, I'm getting ready to, put my hat on all my doohickeys. Hey, there's a fox that just ran that way. I tried to get it on camera, but I didn't fire it up quick enough because I was trying to figure out what it was. So, everybody's like, oh, why don't you capture Bigfoot if you had a camera on your phone? It took me like seconds to turn this one on, because I was trying to see what it was that was running through the woods. So, there you go. I'd like to see it though. So if we see it, I'm gonna shoot the camera over there. Squirrels are out today. One just ran up through there, so that's good to see. That means the weather's warming up. It means, trees are going to start to bloom and things are going to get back to normal. Not all freezing cold, hopefully. Means I'll have to wear the hat more. I just want a chipmunk. All kinds of woodland creatures out today. Hopefully the big ones too. So that's a good sign. I don't know, guys. It's been kind of strange down here with the game camera card, with the person sitting in the woods, and I don't know. It's weird. I mean, this is like public land, so anything could go on, but I don't get some of it. Hopefully today we get some results at the end of the video. Remember, we'll be looking at those game camera card footage. Both cameras, 2 cameras. I may move one today closer to the river since it's warming up. So let's see how we feel about that. One thing to make note of right now, it is coyote mating season right now. If you have coyote, it is mating season. So when you are out or in the woods, be aware that the males are usually more aggressive and more bold. They'll come around humans more easily by themselves. Watch your pets outside. Anything can happen. During coyote mating season, they are very, very, very bold and aggressive. So, usually just the males, but keep an eye on that, because if you're taking a hike, you're not normally used to that kind of thing, or if you have pets outside, make note of that. Bring them in at night. Watch that kind of stuff. So we got to be aware of that while we're out here today. Still very wet out here, so that's a good thing. I'm seeing some tracks, but you know, it could be anything because it's a well-worn path to the river. So we'll kind of have to really look at those to see if it's something or not. There's some tracks. See, it's almost 100% boot. Almost 100% boot tracks on it. Remember, when we're looking at these tracks, you got to look for those toes. You got to look for, you know, a foot. That's the only time I usually mess with them, is if you can actually see that kind of stuff. It'd be a woodpecker. Now, if you notice from our last video, the little notcher here, there's a woodpecker over there. So if you notice from our last video, it was flooded like crazy down in here. I mean, like crazy, it was flooded. So thunderstorms going on. Not that bad. I mean, it's nice and warm today. A little cool air blowing through today, so it ain't that bad. We're gonna go check our bait, change out the cart. There's the pancake syrup. Seems okay. Something's messed with it a little bit there. Marbles. There's 2. One's missing. Can we find him on the ground here somewhere? The ground's kind of messed up around it. If you remember, we had 3. We had a blue, we had a clear, and we had a green. And now we only have 2. Let's see if we can find this other marble. It's kind of weird. We had 2 left. We started with 3. We had a green, we had a clear, we had a blue. Now all we have is a clear and a blue. I don't see it anywhere. I'm looking around here on the ground. Actually, yes, it is on the ground right below me here. So let me pick that up. There it is. So we will take this and we'll put it right back on there. Alright, so we got 3 again. There's the green and the clear. Come on around. There's the blue. Now I want to check the mackerel now. The lid's actually still intact, so whatever's been coming around can't figure out how to get in there. So we're going to leave it there. And I'm going to change the card out. Y'all want to see some little bitty cute paw prints here? Which it's 100% likely a raccoon, I would say. Here they are. Just kind of looking around these bare spots on the ground. They're great little trap areas. I mean, something steps there, it's going to make a track. There's nothing around that right now. Just got to be very careful. It is a warm day. You don't want to have a copperhead or something laying in these leaves. You wouldn't be able to see it. Now, a lot of people would see this right here and say, well, boy, that's a tree structure of some kind. When it's not at all. And actually what you have is the tree gateway over here. And then it fell, and as it fell, it was caught by these other trees. So that's for sure not a tree structure. So, just be aware of that stuff when you're in the woods. Because there's several that you could probably look at, and you're not going to be able to explain how they got that way. So, there were some storms and stuff that come through. So it's just, trees. But a lot of people don't think about even checking these bare spots on the ground. You're probably not going to find a track, because think about it like this. There's not many animal tracks on them, and they travel through here a lot. So an animal's not going to just willingly leave its track for some reason. They kind of watch what they do. So a highly intelligent forest creature is also not just going to walk out in the middle of things. But it's always good to check them. See, there are little tracks. Get some raccoons, get some possums, different things like that. The reason I think you're seeing so many raccoon and possum tracks is because a lot of those snails washed up with the weather. And you can see those laying there, and you can see where they've kind of dug into them. So that's probably one reason why they've been traveling on these little open paths. And a lot of woodpeckers. There's one right now. I mean, just a ton of woodpeckers today. Drop a comment, let me know if you see anything that I need to go look back at. Alright, I'm going to set you all down. I'm going to change this camera card real fast. One camera down. Smells like wood burning somewhere. Gonna get the other camera. I think I'm gonna actually move that closer to the river now. Let's see what we get. Gonna set you guys down, let you all look while I change this one. Alright, I'm going to take the camera now, the one camera, and we're going to put it closer to the river, maybe even overlooking the river, than one of the crossing spots that I've noticed before. So what I'm trying to do on these tracks is I'm trying to, from a tracking point of view, is see their origin, and I can kind of see that now. So I'm going to follow that a little bit. I think they're shoes. I mean, I think it's a shoe. The gait's pretty small. No discernible toes. And I mean, if you're in this mud, it should show. So I'm going to go up here. It looks like there's some more. Well, I'm just going to kind of track it back and see if I can find any more detail, and I'll show it to you. So if you look up here, there's more tracks. There's several more tracks up here. See, that's 100% shoes. So 100% shoes. So it was definitely a person of some kind. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this camera, I'm trying to put it in a spot where it won't be so visible. Alright, so we got it there. It's looking out that direction. See, usually all of that out in there, just like a sandbarge, it's covered. You can see where the trees are laying on top of it, so it's barely underwater, but it's underwater. So the river is really up today, and might take a little bit to go down, but you know, something may be trapped on the other side, maybe it's trapped on this side, who knows. Might be a little harder for them to pass. There's more of the shoe plant. They had probably a dog or something with them. They're probably walking this dog. I would say they were muddy. I would say the dog was muddy, because they were down here when the mud's still rough. I mean, I'm walking right now and I'm sliding around, so I couldn't imagine coming down here in tennis shoes and having a dog or something of that nature, taking a little stroll. This would be probably the last place I'd want to take a leisurely hike with the experiences that we've had out here. I think try to wash these boots off a little bit. I mean, I'm literally sliding everywhere. They'll probably think it's a Bigfoot. Oh, it's not Bigfoot. Oh no. What shall we ever do? Alright. Maybe I come back out here when it's dark sometime pretty soon, since it's coyote mating season. Might add a little bit of intrigue and danger to it all, or just stupidity. Okay, you may be able to hear it in the background. It's a tornado siren, air raid siren. They must be testing them. Just kind of weird being out in the woods and hearing those sounds, because I mean, with the current events going on, being some kind of weird post-apocalyptic world trapped out here in the woods. And I do want to say, you know, I think a lot about the viewers from all over the world. You know, I've had people comment from, you know, countries that are affected by this stuff. And, you know, I try not to get into politics or religion or anything, but, you know, I'm thinking about you guys, and stay safe, and hopefully all this kind of gets figured out pretty quickly. Hopefully everybody that watches this channel in those countries are well, and I mean, that's all you can hope for. But you know, you're on my mind anyway. Alright, we're back to the backpack, back to the game camera. Gonna pick this big boy up. Time to make our way out and review these game camera cards. I'm just gonna kind of go this way and look at some more of these bare spots. See if we got any more tracks or anything. Yeah, deer track there. I mean, a lot of people, they comment on some of our videos with the eyes and things, like, that's a bear. And I don't see any bear tracks. So I still don't know what that one is. We formed an opinion, but without the evidence, we can't really go with that. I'm gonna walk the big open field back today. Never know what you might see behind me here, in front of me there. You just never know. I did want to say that I do have something coming, and you know, you got to subscribe to this channel, get those notifications turned on. You know, join the channel if you want to support the channel. Got some cool stuff coming for channel members. I just got to build up the channel members first, so that's coming. But one thing I'm working on right now is I'm actually working on a mystery big cat series that will cover several sightings in the Kentucky area, and that will be on this channel. It will be a series. I'm not sure if I'm going to call it Monster Bait or just Monster Bait Presents something, but I've been contacted and been in contact with some folks that are having current sightings of mountain lions, black panthers. Neither are supposed to exist in Kentucky. Black panthers are not even supposed to exist in North America, but mountain lions are not supposed to exist in Kentucky. So we're going to cover that. It's going to be a nice little mini series on the channel. Go out and check that kind of stuff out. That'll be starting to be filmed soon, so it's a little insider info for you. Very dangerous, because I'm out to prove that they're here. And we'll see what happens with that. What do you think? What do you think? You think mysterious big cats exist in North America where they're not supposed to exist? Black panthers, mountain lions. What do you think? Drop a comment. Let me know. That pretty much does it for this episode, and want to thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Go back if you haven't and watch my other videos, and pretty soon we're gonna have some Crooked Creek Creature episodes coming. Mysterious Big Cat series is coming. Some Monster Trip episodes, some Monster Tail episodes, all kinds of stuff's coming. So make sure you got those notifications on. Thank you all for watching. Been kind of uneventful. You never know, we may see something in the game camera. If you do see something on there, drop that comment down there, okay? So thanks for watching, and remember, the monsters are not just under your bed or in your head.